Welcome to the Eagle Update on KUOZ Channel 6, where we will provide you with a fresh look on what's happening on your campus and in the local community.
Our top story today, the new superintendent for the Clarksville School District is very pleased about how well everything is going and, as Colin Johnson reports, especially with the technology.
Dr. David Hopkins is the new superintendent of the Clarksville High School.
I have been a superintendent now. This is my 8th year in the position, and I am career focused and oriented, and I wanted to move up to larger districts. And I started out in the school district. The Washita School District had about 380 kids in that district, and then I worked there for 4 years and moved into the Bismarck School District with 1,000 students, and faced some challenges there. We had some financial struggles, but worked ourselves through those. I spent 3 years there, and then had the opportunity to look at the Clarksville position. It was open, and I put in my application, went through the interview process, and here I am.
One of Dr. David Hopkins' main focus is technology in the classroom.
The technology that is within this district, the smart boards, and it's not, they're just not hanging on the wall to look pretty. When you go up and down the hallways and look into the classrooms and see what our teachers are doing, they're utilizing that technology. I mean, they are really getting the information across to our students, and it's in an environment to where the kids, they get to participate with the technology and see the way it functions and work with it, and so that's just going to better prepare them when they leave our school and go into college or go into the workforce. They're going to be so familiar with it, it's just going to be seamless. So there are a lot of positive aspects about this district that I think parents should feel very good about.
When I asked Dr. Hopkins how he liked his job, I don't think it could have gotten a better response.
I'm tickled to death to be the superintendent here and to be able to work with this community and work with all the faculty and staff here in this district. I just think it's a fabulous place to be, and there's so much opportunity here.
For KUOZ, I'm Colin Johnson.
In this next story, Taylor Jacks pays a visit to one of the buildings on campus that is soon to be renovated and gives us an update.
The University of the Ozarks recently received a grant letting them renovate a very important building on campus. I spoke with Daryl Williams, the business manager for the university, to get an idea of what these renovations will entail.
We had got a notification from the Department of Education last year that there was some monies available, and they wanted all the public and private institutions, if they had projects available, to submit those proposals. And we had a project that we've been looking at for some time and felt like that was one that we wanted to submit. The projects were renovating our science labs and also replacing the windows, the old part of the building that had the single pane glass with more energy efficient windows.
I then spoke with the assistant professor of chemistry, Dr. Brian McFarland, on his feelings about this undertaking.
Oh, I'm very excited. Yeah, this is going to be a big help to us for more than one reason. One reason, obviously, is going to be the presence of better equipment, more up-to-date facilities will help us do more things within the lab. We have certain limitations now because some of the equipment that we have is older, such as our fume hoods, which are used to kind of suck up toxic and volatile fumes that we don't want getting out into the open air. Those are kind of old and outdated, so we have limited capabilities that we can use those for. We're going to be getting brand new fume hoods. We're going to be getting new stations within the middle of the room for students to work at, and those will be updated. They'll have more options. They'll have extra fixtures on them that allows each student to have use of gas, hot and cold water, steam, nitrogen, which right now pretty much the only one of those that we have present at the current lab stations is cold water.
I also had the opportunity to speak with Dr. Bill Doria, the professor of chemistry, on how excited he was with the news of renovation.
We're pretty excited about it. This lab hasn't been renovated for quite some time, and you can see that some of the stuff is getting a little bit run down. There's a little bit of rust on some of the equipment and things like that. It's gotten a little a little cluttered. So we're excited that we're going to have stuff that works a lot better, it's going to look a lot better, and just give kind of a more professional atmosphere. I think people are going to appreciate that.
It seems everyone is excited with the prospect of renovation and can see good things in the coming months. For KUOZ Channel 6, I'm Taylor Jacks.
Crazy hats, beads, and colorful masks all around campus can only mean one thing: Ozarks celebrating homecoming to a carnival theme. Veronica Sabarillo recaps this week's events for us.
Concerts, basketball games, and the talent show were three of the main events held during the past week at the University of the Ozarks. The reason? Homecoming Week. Homecoming Week is a time for students to enjoy being in college, jump up and down, and welcome some of the alumni that remember our school as their first home. Each day, the students were able to enjoy something different and fun, like the Mardi Gras Carnival on Monday, the Good Damages concert on Wednesday, the basketball game on Thursday, and the talent show on Friday. Eric Johnson, winner of the talent show, explained why this is such a good experience.
It's an experience. Winning the talent show is definitely an experience. I totally didn't think we would win it, but I guess we did. I don't know how, because Trent was really, really cool too. He got second, but I guess judges like ours.
But that's not all. Next week, there will be more basketball games, an ASC tournament, and Mass on Sunday. So remember, get out there and get involved. For the Eagle Update, this is Veronica Sabarillo.
If you're a senior or even a junior and you're already wondering whether or not you'll be able to find a job after graduation, there is a special class on campus that helps students prepare for the transition from college to their first job. In this week's Ozarks Profile, Adrian Valerio talks to Director of Career Services, Kimberly Spicer.
That are about to graduate, we always wonder, are we ever going to find a job? To answer this question and help you prepare for the real world, Career Services Coordinator Kimberly Spicer has developed a course called Job Search and Grad School Strategies.
Well, the reason why we developed this course was because we found that a lot of students, while they know the basics of finding a job, they may not have had the opportunity to develop a lot of networking skills. And two, that searching for a job takes a lot of time, whether it's a job or an internship or even grad school, any of those, doing the research, following through, doing the applications, talking with people, taking the test, whatever it is that you have to do, it takes time. And we find that this class gives students a good opportunity to, they're in class 2 hours a week. It is only a one hour credit course, but you're in class 2 hours a week and you get to do the kind of things that you need to be doing to plan for your career in a classroom setting. So I really think that it helps students manage their time when it comes to making plans for the future.
If you are interested in taking this class, Kimberly Spicer give us a brief course description.
We cover everything from, like I said, from researching to writing specific resumes, different types of resumes for different types of jobs. For preparing for interviews, we do mock interviews with students, etiquette, and then, like I said, grad school. All of the things I mentioned earlier, we also cover in the grad school section of the course, from writing those essays to researching schools to preparing for exams. So we cover all of that.
Ty Smith, who is currently taking Job Search and Grad School Strategies, talks about his decision to enroll in the class.
The thing I like the most about this class is that it helps you build interpersonal skills that's going to be beneficial when it comes to interviews, resumes, and just getting a job in general.
Whether you are planning on going to grad school or simply pursuing an internship, Career Services Coordinator Kimberly Spicer will be always there to help you. For Channel 6, this is Adrian Valerio.
Christina, I'm not sure if I'm ready to graduate yet. How about you?
I'm not sure either, but time is sure flying by. Anyways, it is time for a quick break, but stay tuned because up next is Ozarks 360.